So the way I met Stefan Mann was really interesting and worth telling the story of. So I was preparing for my interviews at Bain Company 3 years ago now, and well, since I wanted to prepare for my German interviews, I was going to interview in Munich. I looked for a German source for preparing for interviews, and I found the bestseller in Germany was Stefan's book. I read it, and I felt like, okay, I'm kind of prepared concerning a theory, so I know the theory already. I read books, not only his, but I need now some practice. And I had the idea, I visualized PrepLounge as a platform that I would be able to find German-speaking partners and be able to prepare for my German interviews. And there wasn't such a thing, and that's where PrepLounge came about, the idea, the origin of the idea. Then I thought to myself, I need somebody with whom I can work to implement this platform or to realize this business idea. And the first person that came to my mind was Stefan Mann. So I sent him a very simple email with the idea, and he found it really interesting, got in touch, we Skyped for hours, and then when I realized I was moving to Cologne to start PrepLounge with him, that's how it all started. Now, I think the most important traits you should look for in a partner you want to start something or to found something with are the traits that are missing in you. So you have to find people who are complementary to you, to your personality, to your skills, or to your profile. So things you need for sure in a company is someone who sells really well, who's convincing, who talks to people, who likes to get in touch with other human beings. You also need someone who's going to be in the back end programming, the CTO, who likes to spend evenings or even early mornings solving bugs when the going gets tough. And you also want someone who knows how to market your company. This person doesn't necessarily need to get in touch with others like the one who sells your product, but you need someone to track, and I think those are the three main areas. Now you have to, I wouldn't say you need to know the person in a very intimate level or in a personal level. You don't need to be friends with your co-founders. Sometimes being friends helps because you know the integrity of the person, you know that they are they're not gonna cheat on you. But sometimes if you know the person is an honest person, then sometimes it's better not to be a friend because you have a more professional relation and it works better. How do you select a team? I think it's gets back to the point that I just mentioned, that you need to find those three key people in your team: marketing, sales, and IT. Yeah, you have to trust those people, and you have to know that they are in for it for the long term. So you're not gonna build a company, a successful company, in just 1 year. Usually it takes 2 to 5 years. So you have to think long term, and so do your co-founders as well. So find people who you know are in it for the long run. Well, I think that even though we founded PrepLounge in 2 people, I think that pretty much everybody who works at PrepLounge and who has a stake, everybody has a voice in the decisions. I think the upside of having different minds and different perspectives on different problems that we face on a daily basis, this upside compensates the longer time that we take for some decisions or for some meetings. Of course, it's easier to decide it all on yourself, on your own, but it might not be the best decisions, right? That's why I mentioned that you need to find co-founders who are complementary to your skills.